There's always going to be a part of me that's sloppy and dirty, but I like that with all the other parts of myself. Can you say the same about yourself? Can you forgive?
That, of course, is Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence in Silver Linings Playbook, which is up for 8 Oscars, including Best Picture. It's the first film in 31 years to receive nominations in all 4 acting categories, a credit to its amazing ensemble. So now we're taking a closer look at this remarkable movie and its road to Oscar.
Watch this, y'all. Always reaching out in vain.
It's incredible, I have to say.
But don't you worry about a thing.
It's like nerve-wracking, but I'm gonna have fun.
A comedy, a drama, and above all, a love story. The movie has already won a slew of awards from critics and film festivals around the country. Jennifer just took home a Golden Globe, and on Sunday night, it's up for 4 Screen Actors Guild Awards. It's all leading up to what could be a magical night on February 24th at the Oscars.
It's pretty wonderful to have the film be recognized like this.
We will rock you.
Right here. Silver Linings Playbook centers around Bradley, who plays Pat. Pat has some problems.
We meet him at a pretty precarious point in his life. He was just released from a mental institution after having done a plea bargain with the courts. He had beat the hell out of a guy who he found sleeping with his wife. And in order to avoid jail time, he pled insanity. And while he was serving time in the mental institution, he was diagnosed as being bipolar.
You've got to pay attention to the signs.
Pat has moved back in with his parents. His dad, played by Robert De Niro, and his mom, played by Australian actress Jackie Weaver.
I still can't believe it's happening to me, that I'm playing Robert De Niro's wife.
Pat's plan is to try to get his job and his wife back, but things get a little complicated when Tiffany enters the picture.
You have poor social skills. You have a problem.
I have a problem? You say more inappropriate things than appropriate things. She's a very tough, no kind of girl who's recovering from being a sex addict. And now she's just kind of takes her aggression out on being mean to pretty much everyone.
He's harassing me! He's harassing me!
Stop it!
That's harassment!
The man at the helm of Silver Linings Playbook, director David O. Russell.
These characters are truth tellers. That's what I like about them. They're unfiltered, so they tell the truth. And sometimes that's horrible and bumpy, and sometimes that's beautiful.
You are afraid to be alive. You are afraid to live. You are afraid to be who you really are.
Shot in just 33 days, the director's style involved on-the-fly filming and a lot of ad-libbing from the actors.
I memorize my lines just in case, just in case we use them. But really, it's about going with it and feeling it, which is awesome.
There'd be often times where he would be handing us dialogue while the camera's still rolling.
I'm stopping it. I'm stopping it. Hey, I'm stopping it. I'm stopping it. I broke it up. I broke it up. I broke it up.
He really wants to capture something that's happening in the moment. So that, for an actor, was very exciting.
What was that like?
Hot.
Oh, my God.
Jennifer got her role after an unusual audition via Skype.
I hate auditioning, and I've never been good with Skype, so I was like, well, that's another job down the toilet.
Bradley's one of the film's executive producers, and here he's working the camera, filming Jennifer during one sequence.
Jennifer and I didn't know each other and met. Our first day was our first rehearsal for the dance, which is a scene that takes place at the end of the movie, and that's a hell of a way to meet somebody.
That dance comes at the movie's climax.
This dance competition is the Benjamin Franklin Pairs Open Freestyle Dance Competition. That was a...
Despite weeks of rehearsals, learning the routine did not come easy.
Bradley is a really great dancer, and I am not.
Rounding out the talented cast, Chris Tucker, Anupam Kher, and Julia Stiles. The movie's setting, Bradley's hometown.
I grew up in Philadelphia. I'm a huge Eagles fan, so much so that my superstition is that if I watch the Eagles, they lose, which has been confirmed by this season. So I have to stop watching the Eagles.
And as for the meaning behind the movie's title, Silver Linings Playbook,
It's just bad situations with just a beautiful ending to it. And there's always a beautiful side to it. And when one door closes, another one opens. And every time you think that you're losing, you gain something even bigger.
And still ahead on E.T., how Jennifer Lawrence went from a relatively unknown teen actress to landing the role every young girl in Hollywood wanted, Katniss Everdeen in The Hunger Games. That's next.